For the next 7 real life days, I'm going to be consecutively training in 1.20 PvP just to see how much I can really improve. And for reference, the only thing I know about 1.20 PvP is Axe PvP, and I'm barely good at it. So I'm literally a noob when it comes to 1.20 PvP, and let's just see how much I can improve. And let me just tell you, the results were wild. So this is day 1 and I'm just testing out Axe PvP, and I'm pretty okay with it. As I said before, I have played on SMPs before where you require Axe PvP. I'm okay with it, but the aim is just like, this aim is so terrible. The worst aim I've ever seen. So since it was day 1, I really didn't mess with my settings at all, and just so you know, at this point my sensitivity was 150%, literally 150%, which is crazy. So I was basically playing with 150% this entire time. I was basically nerfing myself. And let's just say when you play in such a high sensitivity, later on when I do realize this and when I do turn it down, it really does make my aim much better. But for now, I didn't realize this and I was just controlling my mouse so intensely. Day 1, whilst I was winning, it was basically a 10% win rate. No! Oh my god. Oh, 0.5. I had like the occasional wins here and there, but all in all, it just wasn't going my way. It's crazy, and like at this point, I actually did even get frustrated. Like I'm like actually putting effort into this, and it's just not working. I don't get this. But then I thought, why not learn? I went on YouTube and I searched up and also watched heaps of tutorials on how to get better in 1.20.4 PvP, you know, shield, axe, and you know what exactly W tapping and S tapping is. And of course, you know, it's day 1, you know, I didn't master it in one day, but I understood W and S tapping, and I understood just the game sense around, you know, a PvP in 1.20.4. And then this weird interaction happens where this player tries to basically I don't know, betray my trust basically, and still doesn't kill me. For what? I'll wait, but like, what do you want me to wait for? Quite the unusual encounter with whatever that is. What are we waiting for here? Who knows? FBI, open up! Hey, yo! Man, literally, wow, you really gonna do that, Bear? You really gonna do that, man? And I still beat you, oh my god. But yeah, I quickly realized learning important information is just not enough to win in PvP. Ooh, I'm low. How low? Oh my god, it was 0.3. I'm getting smoked here. I am getting absolutely smoked. Exactly. How did he got me down to half? That's crazy. After very little wins and many losses, day 1 was finished. Like literally all I'm doing, as you can see, is I'm just trading hits. There's no combos happening. There's no S tapping, W tapping, none of that. It's just trading of hits. Although, as you can see from this clip, slowly I am actually starting to understand S tapping and W tapping and, you know, combos. So right here, I'm still in the learning phase, but I am also implementing strafing into my attacks now. So basically, if you don't know what that is, it's just moving, you know, left and right as you're attacking the person. I mean, it is my fault for choosing, it was a random map, and man took so much damage going down. What is this guy doing? Bro, why are you going into the water? What do you hope to achieve? Okay, that was weird. He said I'll actually fight now. No, you won't. So right now it is day 2 of this, you know, journey, and I am starting a bit with like W and S tapping. The W and S tapping, which is at this stage pretty hard, like doing them together, but I do know W tapping. But it's just the W and S tapping together, which is more. So yeah, in day 2, as you can see, I'm starting to implement W and S tapping together, but I can't really crit at the same time, and I'm making people run. But yeah, it's not exactly the best, but it's getting there. Guys with capes are always pretty complex at fighting. Although I am getting better at combos myself, just because of the fact that I can't really crit and combo at the same time, that really does put me at a disadvantage, as you can see. So to help me improve myself at critting and comboing at the same time, I started jumping more often, and yeah, let's just say my aim really needs work. Ooh, and man left, alright. And then I got myself a private coach, so thanks Bleed Steel 234, because you did actually help. Oh, okay, he's telling me to move in a circle. Okay, fair. I'm getting trained as well. That's pretty cool. I think you have to to KB block, you have to time it correctly. Yeah, at this point I didn't even know what KB block is, and Bleed Steel taught me KB blocking. Basically, you nullify the knockback that you get. Like, who actually ever knew that was a thing? Besides, of course, all you sweats. All combo. Yeah, my new private coach was actually very helpful in teaching me a lot of things.
Bruh. Trash.
So as you can pretty easily see, my aim needs a lot of improvement. But that's not to disregard the fact that this training was definitely working and I was actually winning much more times now. Well, not much more times, more times. The crazy thing was that to improve W and S tapping, I was just training on people that were AFK or on leaves. I was just training W and S tapping, training it. W and S tapping, how to do it together, how to do W tapping, how to do S tapping. I was just training on random people. I was taking this pretty seriously, man.
Okay.
But sometimes I was still getting absolutely owned by pros. You know you're getting better when you won the game against someone who absolutely owned you in the first round. Even my crits, they were landing more often, so that was good. And even though it is day 2, slowly but surely my aim was actually also getting better. I was slowly getting better, but the reality was that I was just barely winning these games. 1 heart, 4 heart, 3 hearts. It was never over 5 hearts. And due to how close these games were, I had a very real chance of dying. Basically, I wanted to improve the chances of me actually getting combos, so I don't have to go so low, lower than 5 hearts. Oh my god. Why am I always so low? I can't even maintain 5 hearts. I was getting some combos here and there, but at this point, even I knew that it was not really that much of skill and more of luck. Come on, this guy and me, we both were having a good old fist battle, and then he just pulled out a sword on me. Come on, man, you're violating the terms. What is this? He pulled out a sword in a fist battle. On day 3, something weird also happened because this guy literally made me run for so long. This was PvP and this guy's making it seem like it's a manhunt for some reason. It ain't speedrunner versus hunter, my guy. Why are you making me run for so much? He's just as you can see, he's just running the entire time when this is PvP legacy. What are you doing? Literally, we had a mini manhunt while I was trying to do this video.
Bruh.
I was about to say, how is he not dead already? Even though I was improving, I was still getting rolled. And by the way, just for reference, for those who might be in the comments, telling me why didn't you, do more shield PvP, and that's because as I said in the, very start of the video, I have played on multiple SMPs and we always, of course, used shield. So I know how shield PvP works. I just don't know much about sword PvP. So, I know shield PvP and axe PvP much better than and I also have much more experience in that than I do of sword PvP. So that's really why I targeted this entire video around sword PvP. And of course, there was always some times when I was fighting a guy who thought he was playing 1.8.9, not 1.20. And yeah, those times I just, kind of trolled him and just not use my sword. But yeah, it was pretty good for combo and crit training. So around day 4 was definitely around the time I was getting better with combo and crit, whilst also simultaneously doing W and S tapping. So basically W, S tapping and comboing. This was definitely the time I was getting better at it. Definitely not much, but I was definitely getting better at W and S tapping together. And also strafing implemented in all of this. And if you don't know what strafing is, it's basically as you're hitting your opponent, you're also pressing A and D to just move side by side, making it harder for them to actually aim on you. And during the making of this video, during when I was, what am I saying? So whilst I was making this video, right, there were many people that I asked as I was PvPing, questions, just random questions like, do you W, S tap, do you W tap, do you S tap, what's your sensitivity? like many questions. How do you W tap? Even though I did watch tutorials, I was still asking a lot of people, and a lot of the times people actually responded, stop the game midway, and actually responded like this guy over here. So thank you to all those people. If you're watching this video, which you're probably not, but still, thank you. So basically what I did is anybody who beat me very quickly, I just asked them questions on how they did it, and yeah. Yeah, and this question and answer phase of this video continued on in day 7 as well, day 5 as well. And it's pretty crazy, I actually beat Sharpness 1. The newfound tips that I got were actually working because I beat Sharpness 1 again, and this time I was finally not lower than 5 hearts. I have to say I was getting better because I was beating people with Lunar Client, capes, and pets. I was also watching PvP videos on YouTube, but in like 0.25 speed, just to understand how W tapping exactly works, and well, not W tapping, WNS tapping together with critting, all of that, you know. And I was literally zooming in on my eyes in on the keybinds. Okay, now looking back, I was actually such a tryhard. Like even over here on this AFK guy, I'm just testing out WNS tapping with critting. Like, bro, what? Like, actually, I need to touch some grass. But the win to lose ratio was definitely getting better. Not to say that I wasn't losing, but when I did lose, you know, the other opponent was definitely pretty low. Day 6 was actually the lowest amount of time that I actually played, or trained, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I only had like 2 games, I think, only. So yeah, much less than the other days that I had much more games. So yeah. But as you can see right now, something very, very weird happened on day 6. I met basically a NPC, maybe a troll. I don't know what this guy was doing, but he was moving pretty weird. As you can see, he's just stuck and then just moves. I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, and then he moves and tries to hit me, but that's not gonna happen. But yeah, very weird movement. And then yeah, let's just move on. And the wild thing is that I loaded up a different server. Now this is PvP Legacy, and I met another NPC straight after somehow. I don't know how that works, but 2 NPCs back to back on 2 different servers. Maybe I'm just the NPC. Okay, what is man doing? He's just running. He's not even trying to hit. He's not even trying to hit me. So for day 7, unlike the previous 6 days, I'm just going to roll a montage, and that's all it's going to be. It's just going to be a montage of some nice clips. And let's just say I did not expect myself to improve this much in 7 days, and I improved much more than I thought. But here's the montage. Anyways, like up the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos just like this one. And yeah, I definitely improved quite a lot in these 7 days, and I hope you enjoyed.